Nor his condition?
I do not. I asked the Sheriff's Department whether or not I would be able to perhaps make contact with Mr. Williams, and if I'd be able to see him at Grady. The response is probably not. And so I have no idea what his condition is currently. I do know that he's had some difficulty of a similar sort at the Cobb County Jail a few months ago, and so I'm obviously very concerned about his well-being, his current condition. But no, to answer the question, I don't have any additional updates.
All right. Okay, well, at this point, I don't think there's anything we can do this afternoon, given that particular posture and of you taking on behalf of your client, as well as the court doesn't have any other information as well. So what I'll do is we'll reschedule the jurors that we had today, and we'll come tomorrow and we'll see what happens tomorrow. If we're in a better position to make some decisions. So tomorrow we'll start at 9:30. Y'all could be here for 9 o'clock. That means actually be here in the courthouse. Don't be going someplace else, because I'm just telling you right now, I would suggest you be on time. Okay, all right, and then so we'll take up hardships until noon, and then I have 1373 sometime tomorrow. Yes, Mr. Adams.
Judge, let me ask the court's assistance, and if you can't do this, you can't. Because I've heard you say before and understand that the Sheriff's Department makes decisions in regards to our clients and so forth. I don't think that they'll let me go to Grady to see him unless perhaps the court requests of the Sheriff's Department that I be allowed to go to Grady and see Mr. Williams. Would the court assist me in that, if you could? I'd very much like to go and check on his well-being this afternoon.
I will make an inquiry as soon as we recess, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, okay. Yes, Mr. Sharp.
Thank you. Be the longest criminal trial in Fulton County history, hitting another snag tonight. Jeffrey Williams, the rapper who goes by the name of Young Thug, was taken to the hospital after reportedly having chest pains. And this just a little bit more than an hour ago, we learned he has now been released from the hospital. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley has been following this case very closely. He joins us live from the Fulton County Courthouse. So, Joe, you spoke with Young Thug's attorneys. So what are you learning tonight?
Yeah, good evening, Ron. Just over an hour ago, like you mentioned, we did speak with Jeffrey Williams' attorney. They tell me that he is out of the hospital. As you mentioned, he is going to be fine, and he's expected to show back up in court for jury selection proceedings tomorrow morning. Now, they told a judge, Williams' attorneys did, that he was feeling ill and was dealing with chest pains and stress. They say Williams has had health issues before. Court documents show Williams has been in the Cobb County Jail since May last year. He's accused in this RICO case of leading the Young Slime Life gang, which his attorneys claim is only a record label. 2 weeks ago, Williams' attorneys filed a motion requesting he be released from jail on bond. Attorneys claim Williams and other defendants are, quote, languishing in jail. Cobb jail officials, though, say Williams is getting 3 meals a day and has 24/7 access to medical support.
The trial is tolling on their bodies and on their minds. Sadly, my client is serving time, so he wouldn't get out on bond. Bond is not even an option for him. But the young men that do not have convictions should be out on bond. They're presumed innocent.
An attorney of another defendant in this YSL RICO trial, which is now in its 5th month of jury selection. They're hitting various snags along the way, including the hospitalization of Mr. Williams today. Picking a jury, we're told, could last into the fall. Remember, this trial originally started with 28 defendants listed in an indictment. It's now down to 11 after various plea deals were reached.